This man Cooper Flagg is a freak, bro. 42 points against Notre Dame. That's not just a Duke freshman record. That's an ACC freshman record. He also had 6 boards and 7 assists. Just something slight. What's funny is I was going to come on here pretty recently and make a video being like, guys, Dylan Harper actually has a better chance to go number 1 overall than most people think. And I'm glad I didn't make that video because... Don't get me wrong, Dylan Harper is an awesome player, and whatever team drafts him is going to be very, very happy with that pick, but Cooper Flagg already entered the season with a really high percentage chance to go number 1 in the draft, and I think the evolution we've seen from him over the course of this season, specifically offensively, just cements him as the number 1 pick. And the offensive evolution I'm talking about is very, very real. Cooper Flagg entered this season as an elite defensive prospect. You knew that's what you were getting from him at a minimum. But offensively, there were still some questions because you felt like he hadn't developed a super diverse offensive skill set in high school, primarily because he didn't need to. He was so much better and more athletic than everybody he was playing, everybody who was guarding him, that it just wasn't a necessity. So entering college, you figured, okay, he probably has some stuff to work on offensively. And we saw some of those offensive growing pains early in the season, specifically in the late game situations against Kentucky and Kansas, where it's a close game. Duke says, Coop, we need a bucket. They give him the ball, and he turns the ball over. He did it twice against Kentucky, once against Kansas. And you watch that, and you're like, oh, he does have stuff he needs to work on. Like, he's not this elite on-ball creator. There's parts of his game that still need to develop, and it might take him a little bit to get there. But it didn't take him long at all. Here we are at the midpoint of the season, and he's already figured it out. He's like, I understand it now. Over his last 4 games, Cooper Flagg is averaging 27, 7, and 5 on 67% shooting. Watching him flip that switch in real time, the sheer speed at which he has developed has been absolutely unbelievable. I'm not saying there aren't still things he needs to work on, but the speed at which he's addressed some of those issues from early in the season, it's like he got a software update and patched all the bugs that were in the previous version. It's not normal. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't make that fake woke Dylan Harper take. And I love Dylan Harper, but at this point there's a 99% chance it's Cooper Flagg at number 1.